the parties, Miss Galvan and Mr. Galvan, have reached a partial agreement, Your Honor. They have agreed that Ms. Galvan will apply for government assistance, and a medical support payment will be set at $93 per month beginning 11/1/25. They have agreed that the child support will be set at $360 per month beginning 11/1/25, with a step up of $349 per month. They have agreed that to take a judgment on child support arrears as of September 30th of 2025 in the amount of $30,784.82. They've agreed to set a monthly payment towards those arrears at $200 per month beginning 11/1/25, and that will step up to $212 per month and then to $560 per month. Your Honor, and I believe there's an issue, a contested issue of a lump sum, but I can give you the rest of the agreed terms before I go to that. They're in agreement to take a judgment on medical support arrears as of September 30th of 2025 in the amount of $8,447.08, and to set up a payment plan towards those medical arrears of $60 per month beginning 11/1/25. The parties are in agreement to a non-disclosure finding for Ms. Galvan. So this non-disclosure finding would keep her information out of the order, and she would also not be required to update Mr. Galvan with her current information. And court cost would be as billed to Mr. Galvan. I believe that's the agreement of the parties. The remaining issue is the issue of a lump sum payment towards those.
Financial statement, Ms. Shavasa.
Oh, you want to see the financial? Okay.
Ruling, yeah. Mr. Galvan, did you hear the terms that she read into the record? Everything you all agreed to. Did you hear those terms?
I did, ma'am. And
you're in agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
The only one you're not is on a lump sum that's being requested, and I will rule on that. Ms. Galvan, did you also hear those terms?
Yes, ma'am.
And you're in agreement?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, then what the court is going to do is grant a past due child support, Mr. Galvan, of $30,784.82 to be paid at $200 a month. And then $8,447.08 will be granted for the insurance, past due insurance. That'll be paid at $60 a month. So right now the children are 15 and 16, correct, Ms. Galvan?
Yes.
All right, and so his regular child support, we're going to modify the child support amount. So beginning November the 1st, Mr. Galvan, your child support is $360 and then $93 for the insurance. You understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
Right, so Ms. Galvan, when you do the $360 in regular child support and $93 for the what we call current insurance, that gives you a total of $453. And then the 200 is for the past due. So when we add the 200 and the 60 past due, that comes out to, hold on, 360 plus 93 plus 200 plus 60 comes out to $713 a month. So I'm going to ask a little question, because a lump sum, what kind of a lump sum were you asking for, Ms. Galvan?
Ask for the 2,000, ma'am.
Okay. Mr. Galvan, what is it that you do? Where do you work?
I work as a delivery driver for Domino's Pizza.
All right. And how much do you earn a month?
It's about 2,000, I think.
Or every 2 weeks?
Every 2 weeks, about $200. That's what I get paid.
You get $200 every 2 weeks or every week?
Every 2 weeks. That's what I get. That's what I've been getting paid, yeah.
Okay. Or do they take the child support from your paycheck?
They do.
How many children are you paying support for?
3.
All right, and so your take home is 200.
Yeah, about 230 at the most.
So that means your take home pay is like 400 a month?
I guess so. Yeah, because I really don't see those check stubs.
Why don't you see them? They go deposited into your account?
Yeah, it goes to this direct deposit.
Okay, and you can't remember?
I haven't really looked at it, ma'am.
Okay, all right. And is this your only job?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And how much is your rent? Do you pay rent or do you have a mortgage?
Yeah, plus I help my mom out whenever I can. I give her $100, $200.
Okay, you live with your mom.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. How about a car payment? Do you have a car payment?
I do.
How much is your car payment?
It's $377.
Okay. How about any other monthly expenses? Or it's just
No.
the $100 you give your mom and then your car payment, right?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, so that puts you at about 477.
Yeah.
So Miss Galvan, do you have any evidence that he has another job or that he's earning more than what he's earning at the pizza place?
No, ma'am, I don't.
Does your mom lend you money, Mr. Galvan?
No, ma'am.
Okay. Um, are you behind on your car payment or are you current?
I'm struggling, but I'm trying to keep up with it.
Okay. Who pays your gasoline?
I do.
Okay.
I
And so
make it work somehow.
if you're saying that you get your paycheck of 200 and something every 2 weeks, that means your take home pay is about 400, but they are taking your child support amount.
Yes.
Do you have him on a wage withholding order in this case, Ms. Shavasa?
Your Honor, I'll have to look at that.
Okay. And then when you can share the screen, but if they have him on wage withholding, that means he's been paying. Have you been getting monthly child support payments of any amount, Ms. Galvan?
Yes.
Okay, so you are getting something. I guess they're taking it from his check. So by the time he gets his check in between your case and the other case, he gets very little. So I don't see where a lump sum would be, where there would be an ability. This is your only job, Mr. Galvan.
That's correct, ma'am.
Don't have any other side jobs.
No, not at the moment.
Do you have any savings account?
I don't.
Any property in your name?
No, ma'am.
Any retirement accounts?
No.
All right, Ms. Shavasa, could you, I guess if you have the answer to the wage withholding, or if you share the screen, maybe I can figure it out.
I can share my screen, Your Honor.
Yeah, if you go down 21, we had some monies coming in. In fact, it was the 360. Keep going. 22, 22. You missed a couple of months. 22. Keep going down, please. 22. Yeah, it's been coming in very slowly, but it is. You can keep going down, Ms. Shavasa. Mr. Galvan, so are they wage withholding your child support for Joel and Nicolas?
Yes, ma'am, they are.
Okay. How long have they been withholding it?
Since, I believe, probably 2023, I believe. Sometime 2023.
Okay. I'm thinking that his wages are too low, and that's why they're not. Have they been withholding on the other court order also?
I believe so. It doesn't really specify on what they're taking and what they're taking for.
All right. You can keep going, Mr. Vasa. I'm just trying to get an idea. The payments have been coming in, and Miss Galvan, you're getting these payments that you're seeing on the screen, right? I mean, you are getting something monthly and have been for at least the last 2 years?
Yes. Well, the past year, yes.
Okay. Well, I'm seeing them in 2024, 2023, but they're not consistent every month. And I don't know if that has to do with the other wage withholding because they can only withhold a certain amount of a person's wages. And it sounds, all right. Thank you, Ms. Shavasa.
Your Honor, I have I don't know if it means anything, but he does not live with his mom, as far as I know. My kids told me, and as far as in another job, my kids they mentioned to me that he does have a side job. I do not know how true is that coming from my boys. That's the only information that I do have.
Well, what I was going to tell you with him living with his mom, it's his choice. I can't tell him where to live. The only reason why the court asked that is I have to try to get an idea. You're asking for a lump sum of $2,000. So I have to see what resources or income he has because it's very easy to ask for, you know, a lump sum of any type. I have to see what his resources are and his availability to pay $2,000 in addition to the 360, 93 and the added 260. And so the reason I ask him about his mortgage is because then I know what I'm looking at. He testified that from his job, because they take away your child support and apparently the other child support order, he's only taking home $400 a month. That's what he's living off of. So I start asking, well, if you have a rent of $1,000, how is that possible? But he's living with his mom, pays her occasionally $100. So that's not anything unusual. And in fact, it kind of helps you that he doesn't have to have a mortgage of a higher amount. And then the car payment. So there goes the $400 that he's making. But what the court is going to do and what the court can do for you is we're going to grant the agreed amounts. Again, 360 regular child support and 93 in cash medical beginning November 1st. The arrears is being granted with a $200 payment and a $60 payment. Mr. Galvan, you're in agreement with that. Those have to start getting paid November 1st. These will be temporary orders. That way, Ms. Galvan, if you want to see if you can bring any information about him having another job, another income, we can consider the lump sum at that time. Right now, I don't see enough for the lump sum, and he has been paying because it's been wage withheld. You're getting something monthly. And so we can do these temporary orders, Ms. Shavasa.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Time. Yeah, it just got filed in August 2025. In fact, I think it's a first appearance. So that'll give you time, Ms. Galvan, see what information you can bring. And so the court will grant the temporary orders and we will reserve the issue of the lump sum when we come back on January the 13th, okay? Any questions?
January 13th, we have another court date.
Come back, your payments start November, Mr. Galvan, all the ones that we read into the record. She seems to indicate that there's a possibility that you have another source of income. So what the court is going to do is, yeah, I know, I questioned him and I asked him if this was his only income and he said no. But I'm going to give her the opportunity to bring the court some information. On January the 13th, we will take up the issue of the lump sum. Okay? Any questions, Ms. Galvan? Mr. Galvan, any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right, then the court will
I'm just curious on. I haven't seen my kids. I mean, these kids in question in months. And I mean, I don't like drama. I don't like fighting. I don't want to involve the police. But I mean, as you see, she's hiding her address. I don't know where the kids are. I don't know anything about them.
for that. So what you could do, Mr. Galvan, is you can talk to an attorney. I can give you a 1-800 number that you can call and they maybe will be able, it's like a 1-800 number you can call and they can answer your questions, but we weren't here for visitation, okay?
Yeah. Okay. Can we hear it on January 13th? Can you put that on there?
No, we're not here for visitation. So let me give you the number
All right.
and you can contact them, or you can talk to a private attorney about your visitation rights. So let me give you the number. Hold on.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me look for it.
Your Honor,
Yes.
I know this is not about visitation. He does have both of my kids' phone number, and I'm always willing, him to see them. There's no issue with the visitation. He could always message the boys.
Well, I think just phone communication is not enough. If there's an order granting actual visit, they're not to be substituted with phone, but we weren't here for that anyway, so let me get you the number. I know I took a picture of it here. Hold on. Here it is. Do you have a pencil, Mr. Galvan?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, oh, there it is, child. Thank you. 866
Uh-huh.
292 4636.
So it's 866-292-4636.
Correct. You can call that
Alright.
number. It can answer your questions regarding visitation issues, okay? Or a private attorney. So the
Appreciate
court,
it, Judge.
the temporary orders, and we will be back here on January the 13th. You will connect remotely like this morning, Mr. Galvan and Ms. Galvan, okay?
Okay.
Sounds good.
Both of you are excused.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you.